right there. There. Oh, thank you. It's the same color. It's probably just getting lighter or something because it's the shampoos or something. I don't know. Y'all, thank you. It's the same one I've been using. My hair might be getting grayer is the issue. So it's getting lighter. I don't know. Sorry about that. I had to call my grandbaby, talk to my mother, and she sent me something, and I want to read it to y'all. I'm going to wait till a few more people get in here. It's very powerful. And I said, oh, I teach about this all the time. Mother, she don't watch my stuff, so. Ooh, this little. Yeah, I started graying at 27. Auntie, hi, where you? You in Acropolis? We read about Acropolis. Indeed. She made it. We've been praying for you. Y'all, she in Acropolis. Is it beautiful over there, Auntie? What time is it? She made it, y'all. That's cool. We was trying to figure out how long it took to get over there. That's so crazy that you listening to us overseas. I love it. Yeah, our feelings is getting out there. She took a field trip for us. It's amazing. Auntie, please take a lot of pictures. I use Splat. Midnight Red or Midnight something. It's $10 at Walmart. I don't use the bleach that come with it though. I just use the same. It's 6 p.m. Wow. So you will be in tomorrow before we do. Pretty cool. Oh Lord. It does bleed. It does a lot. And I'm always in the tub and not the shower. And I really don't wrap my hair up. So yeah, my pillows got all kind of red stains on them. And when I wore the blue, but the colors pop, so I take it. They work on locks, and locks of most depend. Oh, thank you, Auntie. I appreciate you for thinking about me overseas. Thank you. But yeah, the color be good, honey. They blues pop, they greens, all they colors is because it's a hair stain. And I like that because it stays a long, 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 long time. And with locks, normally you have to use a lot of color. But with this, you don't. I could use one bottle and, well, two. Now that my hair is getting longer. Yeah, the hair stain, chocolate, the hair stain works real good. And you just got to do your roots, girl. That's it. Because I was doing all my locks. I think that's why I was doing them every time. But I don't need to because I'm going to be red for a minute. Then I'll probably go back to brown shortly. We'll see, because when this summer color leave, I'll be looking real crazy with this dark red hair. So I'm gonna have to go because the skin be getting a little pale. That's why I be trying to be outside as much as I can. Because honey, my summer color is my favorite. The blacker the better. And zoo. Thank you so much, Jay Allen. You started your lock. You a month in. Ah, shoot, girl. You said you ready to know yourself. You said you ready to get to know yourself. Ooh, wee. So if you come in here a little irritated, I'll be okay with it. Because getting to know yourself is a very uncomfortable situation. Uh-huh. But you ain't going to have to worry about it when them boats ain't moving, honey. You'll be able to twist your hair with water and some grease if you need to. Water, if that's all you got, and it's going to work out. So you ain't got to worry about your hair looking crazy because there ain't going to be no weave coming off that boat. You know what I mean? So I just went on and prepared early. For when they stop and ain't no hair products. I just need water, a little grease, and if I ain't got no grease, I just need water. That's it. I'll be all right. I don't need no slick 'em, no nothing. If these edges ain't done, my hair still. And then if I wet it and put the head rag on it, they gonna lay down for real. So I don't even need that. It's a whole different thing. But I want to read this to y'all. I'm 10 months in. What's up with honey and oil retwist? I don't know about none of that. I have a very sensitive skin. I can't do all that. I can't do, like right now I got this edge control in. I'm about to shampoo my hair today because I've been wanting to scratch my whole scalp off. I can't do all those chemicals on my head. I can't. I just use them. I use a curl activator gel and like some oil. That's it. That's the only two products I use on my hair. I can't use all that other stuff, all the locking gels and stuff. That's I'll be scratching my whole scalp off. I'll be scratching my whole because I think it's the alcohol or something. You said get an aloe plant. I forgot you can use aloe gel to twist your hair. And is about to give me an aloe plant. Hopefully I can keep it alive. And is my auntie used to use that for her acne too. Okay, so look, I want to read this to y'all. My mama sent me this out of her studies this morning. Do y'all want to hear it? And tell me if this is not what we talk about. Is y'all ready? Girl, I go right to the Dollar Tree. Go right to the Dollar Tree and they craft aisle, and there go your lock sprinkles. They got all the colors, and every season they change them. And I goes right in. Or you can get them at like Michael's and stuff. Let me show you. Hold on. I need to put some in. I ain't put none in a minute because it's the process. I can't really see like I used to. And with mine, I gotta be real careful because my hair it's been thickened up since I got locks, but it's still pretty thin. Or you can go to Michael's or whatever and get you one of these, and there go all your lock sprinkles right there, millions of them. This is what the lock sprinkles is anyway. Glass beads, and you sit there, go get you some. I don't use thread. I use Kanekalon, and I take one strand. I got a big old hair. I done had. Yeah, that's what they call them, lock sprinkles. Yeah, that's what these is. And they stay in there for a long time and I use one strand of Kanekalon, and these will be in here forever. Not forever, but they last a long time. You can change them out with the seasons, and in the summertime, the clear ones look like water beads on your hair. People used to be like, "Can I see? Wait a minute." And yeah. Yeah. Honey, go to Dollar Tree. They got the packs, baby. You won't have to buy. I used to just go in there every season and get me a couple of packs of them glass beads and take them and put them in my bucket. It ain't nothing but you do it just like you sew regular. It take a long time because you got to put them on one bead at a time. Yeah, it take a while. I used to have a lot of them when my hair was shorter, but now that my hair is longer, no, I don't. I put a couple in. They in there everywhere. See? I used to have a lot, but it'd be too much. If I had somebody else to do it, I would. But they in there, so I don't. Because one thing I learned about y'all is y'all buy all my stuff up and then I can't get to it. I don't do no. I do the simple stuff. I promise. I shampoo my hair, condition it, let the oil sit in it, twist it, and that's it. I don't got no crazy hair routine. I don't do nothing. Yes. Yeah, you just sew them into your locks. Yeah. Yep. You just sew them straight into your locks. See? I would say because even though they're little, they are heavy. They do put a little weight on them, so be careful how many you put on because you'll feel the difference. Oh, okay. Oh, you said when I use braiding hair. Well, what you gonna put it on with? Thread? That thread be too thick. And you can't see the connector line. Glass beads. So everyone in WO you got locks. It's looking like we on our way. I would say majority. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. You can get them at Dollar Tree. Don't go spend. Well, they used to be $1 for the big thing. Now it's a little bit more than that. I think it's like $5 or $4. But yeah, come on through. You ain't gotta spend a lot. Go right on in the Dollar Tree and get you some glass beads off they art al. And they be having wood beads and everything. You ain't gotta spend a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I use Connect-A-Line to sew them in. They got all the colors. Uh-huh. You want to learn how to lock your own hair? It's several ways. You could put it in a whole bunch of twisties and it'll do it. Do your hair in 2-strand twists and then go get you a crochet needle. It'll be locked up in a very short time. That's the easiest way to do it. Put your hair, like, get as many twists as you want. Huh? Like, put your hair in as many twists as you want, and then go get you not the big fat one. You need a smaller one. I did 2-strand twists, and I have the lock needle. And your hair locked fast, didn't it? You ain't gotta wait. Now they still gonna go through the ugly stage. You ain't skipping that. Unless you go get lock extensions, and even then your hair still gonna kind of do what it wants. Unless you keep it tied down and always in a style. But you're not skipping the ugly stage. Even if you go through that part, the locking part of it, you still gonna bud. No, you ain't skipping it. Yeah, you're not gonna skip it. True, I got lock extensions. Come on, Isabel! You said you was gonna get them too! Not the Izzy that locked up, girl! Come on in. I did not know you got locks, pumpkin. You said you was gonna get some lock extensions and you did. What? Come on in then. And it takes some getting used to, don't it? Come on, girl. You can do your own. You can make your own. I'm getting ready to get somebody together. I'm about to show you. I'm about to put y'all on for those of y'all that don't know. Because I actually have a hair client I'm about to do some locks for. I'll be doing everything. I keep telling y'all I got to make 120 locks here shortly. And do. So all you need is about 3 series that you can binge watch. And you can have locks in a few days. It might take you, now put you a thimble on. Because if you ain't know what you're doing, you're going to tear your fingers up. This is human hair that I'm about to turn into. Matter of fact, let me show y'all. This somebody I love. Not saying I don't love y'all, but I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't. So, because her locks little. So you would just, everybody got their own method of how they start them or whatever. I got mine, so I get it to about the length that I want it to be. You take this little bitty piece of hair right here. Now, this going to be too fat, I already know, because her locks is real, real little. Some people put, like, knots in them, like fold the hair. And they got different needles. Like, these is my 1 and 2s, but I got one that got 3 of these on there. So, it just depends, like, if the person hair thick, you going to want to use a bigger needle. But if they have thin hair, I'm going to have to show y'all the one I use on my hair. Because my hair is very thin. For real, for real. So that ain't them. I don't even use them on mine. My needle is stupid small. Let me find a piece of white paper or something. Oh, this will work. This how small my needle is that I use to lock my hair. Y'all see it's a hair in there right now. Y'all see that? That's how small my lock needle is. So when I do lock maintenance on my hair, and I'll show y'all the difference in the size needles. Can y'all see how small that one is compared to the tips on those? I done have this thing forever. But y'all see? So it's snatching them little bitty edges. It's snatching all that. Woo, it makes me feel like I got bugs on my neck and do. But if you gonna make your own, you take some hair like this, right? Put it in between your fingers, and it's a twisting motion like this. Like you feeling the texture or something. That's all you doing. And you're gonna go out, in, and you're just rolling it back and forth like that so you can tangle the hair. And then you twist and turn, and twist and turn, and twist and turn. Now, this is a learned process. I'm telling you, get you a thimble or something, because you will you will cut your fingers up doing it, especially if you're doing a lot of locks. And don't make them heavy, because you see it already coming together right there. That's it. That's all they doing. And you're going to leave a tip on it, and that's it. It ain't nothing else. You can sit and do 10 a day, 20 a day, Yeah. See? So if you want to leave the ends out and leave them curly or whatever you're going to do, you're welcome. And you ain't got to keep them in forever. Start them, get past your little stage, and then cut them when your hair gets to the length you want them. No, your hair don't need to be short. It can be as long as you want it to. You can do this with your real hair. This is how you do locks with your real hair. If you got a lot of hair and you don't want to do extensions, this is what you're going to do with your own hair. You're going to take it, you're going to block it off to the size you want, and then you're going to make your locks. How do you make them longer? You add more hair. Stretch it out. Now, this ain't perfect because I'm just trying to show y'all what's the name of it? The mechanics of it all. And I would have to add hair in certain places, and everybody got their own way. And then palm roll it. What you see right there. There go your lock. Because I started my lock Insta locks, yeah. You gotta, I mean, if you got the patience, you can do it yourself. And these bags of hair ain't nothing but about 20 bucks. Depending on the length, I think this one is like 10 inches. This is 10-inch hair. But you can add hair and make it as long as or as thick as you want. Why we really be over here learning everything? I got y'all. I told y'all we autodidactic polymaths. It ain't nothing. As long as we keep teaching each other, we gonna keep saving money. What you mean? And I ain't trying to take no money out of nobody's hands. What do you do when you take it? When you done with it, you throw them away, I guess. But some people use these to start their locks and don't ever cut them out. They just keep. It's human hair. This is human hair. It's not synthetic. This is real human hair. Somebody had it in their head. It's real human hair. You can shampoo it. You can color it. I say get the natural so that you can, now, if you already blonde, just get this. But make sure you can color it. If you have to cut it out, you just, throw it away. Keep them. Whatever you want to do with them. I got my son's hair, and it was his real hair. I got all my son's locks. He sent them to me when he cut his hair out. And I'm pissed because whoever did it, they cut him in chunks. Like, why you cut his hair like that? It was 24 inches of hair. You didn't have to cut it in little pieces. What was you doing? Took them out and start over your own hair. Yeah, you can keep them and put them back in later. Some people wear locks for 5 years. They want a shortcut. They grow their hair out this much. Go get it slayed, get them a relaxer, wear that for 6 months, and let their hair go out and put them back in. It's up to you what you do with it. Yep, and if your lock break, this is how you put it back on, which is what CERCA was on until Toya told me, just let it go. Let it go. I got some locks in there that's this long that broke. No joke. I'm about to show y'all. Hurt my heart, boy. Toya said, let them go. She said that in April. They've been snapping ever since. Ooh, this be hurting my heart to see these laying places. One snapped the other day. You see this? This is my real hair. Do you see? Hell yeah, I'll be mad. Toya, what you mean let it go? You see how much hair this is? And they just snap off. She said, oh, I just throw them out. No, hell no. I need my hair. Oh, yeah, don't take nobody else's locks. Not to put in your own head. Not like that. Locks hold energy. That's why we creating it first. We creating a lock first. Yeah. She said let it go. And then I saw other people saying when they snap, it's you letting go of stuff. Well, this look about 5 years of growth. Maybe 3. This is about 3 years of growth, 2 or 3 years of growth. And when I started my locks, you got to think all of that is at the bottom of my hair. So my marriage is at the bottom of my hair. My marriage for the first however many inches is at the bottom of my hairs. And I really let go of that situation. So maybe that's why I went on and started snapping. Kim, I just made locks right here. I just made this lock on here. I know. But she said it's negative energy. So I'm letting it go. I've been putting them back in. I ain't going to do it. I'm going to let them be. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I mean, it's still growing, so. I told y'all I got that little bob back there. Oh, girl. I wasn't joking. They snapping in the back. That's where they snapping at. See? I ain't tripping. This is the most hair I ever had in my life. I will take it. Probably because I always got it up in a tight ponytail. Thank you. But yeah, so for those of you that want to lock your own hair, and this ain't a perfect one because I'm doing it on live, but you know, there you go. No, I'm not going to double them. I know what it is because when I did a couple of different techniques and they all broke where I was doing the interlocking method. That don't work for my hair. So basically where all the breaks are is where I was doing the interlocking method. When I started, because first I started with palm twists. And then they was like, oh, it makes it stronger if you do that. Because I was new. I don't know. I was teaching myself. So then I did that. But yeah, I ain't tripping. I like it because it's me. They don't got to be even. It's cool. Yeah. Yeah. No. The interlock might work on your hair. See, that's the thing. Locks is an individual process. You hear me? Everybody's method for their locks is different. Some people can't shampoo their locks a lot. Some people have to. Like me, I can't go because my scalp be sweaty. So if I smell my locks and they smell like sweat, it's a wrap. I gotta shampoo them. I can't go. But some people can go a year without washing their locks and their hair don't stink or nothing. You know, it just, my last set was 13 years and you try different things. Yeah. So this isn't a communal thing. Locks is just like your relationship with God. It is a personal relationship. Do you hear me? Don't want your locks to look like nobody else's because it is literally your lock story, your lock journey. It don't have nothing to do with how nobody, you can't make me intimidated about your locks because my locks got their own story. I'm not intimidated. They're beautiful, but so are mine. And you don't have to think so. Do you understand? You don't have to think so. You don't have to think that my style, like, I'm gonna be honest, there's certain forms of locks that I don't dig. But that don't mean they not beautiful to me. It's just not for me. You see what I'm saying? I'm not a wig person, but I think they're gorgeous. I think they are. I just know I couldn't wear wigs. It's not something that would look good on me, or I might not. I don't know. Maybe later in life. But some people like big thick ones. Some people like one. Some people like four. Some people. It is your own personal. Locks is a personal journey, and they are supposed to reflect you as a person. Do you understand that? Your locks is your story. It's not nobody else's. Don't ever try to let nobody compare their locks or, ooh, my locks then grew longer than yours. So what? My locks might be stronger than yours. So your locks is longer, but my locks is stronger. Or it don't matter. Like, it's a personal relationship with your hair. And that's the problem. That's what locks is about. Getting outside of what society say is beautiful. And you presenting your own version of beautiful, whatever that is. Because you too petty. Then I have to try to figure out something to pull on you. Nope. Nope. Petty people can't pull my locks. Nope. It's a part of your personality. It is. But anyway, good morning, Mr. Theo and everybody else. So, I'm about to read this to y'all what my mama sent me. But do y'all see how easy that was? To those of you that want to make your own locks, and you can make it as fat, as long, as short as you want it. If you want curly ends, leave a little. You about to color yours. But that, do y'all see how quick that was? Oh, I don't let people touch my hair either. I don't, unless I trust you, and that's my grandkids and my kids pretty much. There go your lock. And it's a weak spot right there. I even created it with the weak spot. Y'all see it right there? So I will have to go in and put some hair right there. But that's it. Can I reattach it? I can. I'm not, though. I'm not. It's just like a haircut. It's going to shed. Lock shed, too. Sometimes the weight might have been... And I didn't do a grid. When I did my locks, I just started grabbing hair. It ain't not nowhere near no grid, nowhere on my hair. None of the parts is even. They get changed all the time. It's like my life. Have y'all noticed I don't deal too well in blocks. So I didn't do my hair like that. It is not no blockage nowhere. There's no grid or nothing. It's wherever it's at. Because that's how I am. Wherever I'm at is wherever I'm at. So my hair is a representation of my life. Some people need everything straight and in order. And like, I have a daughter, she already said if she do locks, it's going to have to be a perfect grid because she feel like stuff in her life has to be. Your locks is a representation of you for real. Do you have to do that on your hair or your lock extensions? What are you talking about? How often do I retwist? About once every 3 or 4 weeks. Maybe 6. Between 4 and 6 weeks. Some people only do it every 3 months. It just depends on your hair. Because your hair might grow faster than mine or be thicker than mine or, you know. It just depends. That's what I'm saying. It's a learned process of your hair. Like I can't put a lot of heavy waxes and oils on my hair. Mm-mm. But some people have to have that in order for their hair to do what it's supposed to do. So everybody hair different. Well, then do some faux locks first. Do some really good faux locks first, and try to wear them as long as you can. And then do, if you can wear faux locks for about 6 months to a year, just getting them done, and that's it. Then you'll be able to do it. It eats my scalp. Yeah, me too. Big T. I can't put all that stuff on my scalp. It got to be light. I'll be and scratch myself bleeding. But yeah, so y'all see that? That's it. Now I'm about to read to y'all what my mama. We use water and vegetable oil. Yep, pretty much. That's about where I'm at. You loving your micro locks? I'm telling you, and they pretty too. I seen them. It's a changing experience, and I love my hair. I told you I woke up and I had a dream that man cut my hair, and I woke up saying I was angry. It gave me a relaxer and a bob. Baby, I don't want no parts of that. Oh, I woke up saying, I'm angry. The day we got back from Tennessee, I'll never forget that. Well, I ain't gonna say never. I don't think I ever forget that day, that dream. Listen, I had a whole relaxer. Boy, I was mad. He spun me around in that chair, and he gave me the Aetna. Oh, God. I almost lost it. I woke up and could have called that man and cussed him out. And he wasn't nowhere around. I could have cussed his tail out. He done cut my hair and gave me a relaxer. And I'm looking, baby, no, I don't want no parts of that. He gave me a Aetna for real. It was this, and then I said, but it was right under my ear. Oh my God. He said, how do you like it? And then I finally ended up talking to him later. Now he was too tickled. I said, I'll punch you in your throat. Ain't nothing funny about that. He said, well, at least did I do a good job? Hell no, because I don't want no relaxer and no haircut. No, you gave me, that's assault. You said it. No, you didn't. The style was cute, but no. Turning me around and I would have still had my locks would have been, did you do a good job, sir? He gave me the damn Aetna, boy. I was so sad. I promise. I woke up. I know my son probably thought I was crazy. He heard me too. He said, Mom, what was you in there yelling about? I said, oh, I was waking up out my dream. In my dream, somebody had cut my hair and gave me a relaxer. Nightmare. That wasn't even a dream. It was a nightmare. What do you mean? You said now you want to watch The Incredibles. Right. Girl, and she got my glasses too. We got the same damn glasses. No. He took me back to 6th grade when your mama used to give you a relaxer, but your hair really didn't reach past here. So she wanted you to make you feel like you was doing something. So she'll put that curl right on top of your ears and it'll go down like this, barely under that little mushroom thing. I don't want it. I had that already. Mm-mm. And then they'll try to party to make it look like and be brushing it down. The bang don't go nothing but about right here. And that's the end of it. Stop it. And then you had that little stupid looking ponytail with the things like this, and you thought you was doing something when they part that across that back. And that back don't reach to nothing but about right here. And from all the way up here, that back reach right. Let me take this off. She done parted it all the way up here. And that bottom hair don't hang but to right here. Y'all remember? And you'll be in class doing like this, trying to pull it. And then look, I hate to say it, you look over at Becky. And Becky's like this. And then as a bald head little black girl, if that's what you was, you start trying to call you. My hair was long, but my mama put a relaxer in. And my granny told her don't put no perm in my hair. Ooh-wee. Everybody know that? I used to have long hair. But my mama, she and my granny told her don't put that relaxer in my hair, and then my hair broke off, and yeah, y'all know all the black girls in here like damn, unless you had a whole bunch of hair, and then you like I don't know, cause that's why I said I was talking to the bald heads, the girls of us that grew up with not a head full of hair. Come on. But watch this. Come on. Yeah, my daughter used to be like, Mom, why they always be lying saying when they was young? We've been in school with you since we was in kindergarten. We got the pictures. You didn't have no hair in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade. And now you lying talking about this snap-on ponytail is yours, girl. I said, leave them alone. They mama put a relaxer and they grandma got mad and their hair ain't grew back since, and they bust out laughing on the floor because they like, Mom, why that's what she said? I said, girl, that is the black girl story. That is the black girl story. Somebody put a relaxer in my head and they just don't know how to take care of the hair. That's all. Putting too much grease and not keeping the scalp like it's supposed to be and different stuff. They did the best they could. That drawstring ponytail, honey, swear up and down. Put them scrunchies on there, swear up and down. It was yours. I'm just wearing this to grow my hair out. No, you wearing that because your hair ain't growing. Stop it. Because we putting the relaxers in it every 6 weeks. All right, I'm about to read this to y'all. So my mama said she was reading Amos, and you know how you got like the Bible story, the commentaries in there. Y'all ready to get y'all head buzzed? And tell me if this is what we talk about here. Is y'all ready or not? Come on. Ooh. Let me drink you some coffee first. Queen, keep your tomatoes. Ain't nobody got time. And don't go looking at the Queen stand either. She's shut up for the weekend. It's raining. There's no fruit and or vegetable stand. She said ready. And your counterpart over here said laughing my A off because she was coming over there. Because I already know either you or her was about to say, where is Isabel or where is Queen? You said I come expecting to get my head busted. See, that's a good thing. You said, dang. All right, y'all. Here we go. My mama said, ooh, I got to get myself together. Damn, Auntie Queen ain't even did nothing yet. I know her. We birds of a feather, honey. She's always got a tomato behind her back. One in a purse. Might be one under her head, depending on the day. You got to watch her. And she might have an apple disguised as a tomato. And apples is a lot harder than tomatoes, so you might want to watch them. Here you go. It says, when we hear he's a man of God or a woman of God, we think of some famous evangelist, a reverend or a minister, or a missionary, or the campus minister. Professionals, Christian workers, those who preach and teach the word as a vocation. Is y'all listening? So immediately when you think of a pastor, you think of T.D. Jakes, Juanita Bynum, some bishop that's about to come visit y'all church and all of this, right? Okay, here we go. Surely Amos was a man of God, a person whose life was devoted to serving the Lord and whose lifestyle reflected this devotion. But he was a lay person, herding sheep and tending sycamore fig trees in the Judean countryside. Amos was not the son of a prophet. Amos was not the son of a prophet. He was not the son of a priest. As a humble shepherd, he could have stayed in Tekoa doing his job, providing for his family and worshiping his God. But God gave Amos a vision of the future. and told him to take his message to Israel, the northern kingdom. Amos obeyed and thus proved he was a man of God. Amos's message has impacted God's people throughout the centuries, and it needs to be heard today by individuals and nations. Though divided from their southern brothers and sisters in Judah, the northern Israelites were still God's people, but they were living beneath a pious veneer of religion. What's a veneer? I gotta go blow my nose too. No, there's other kind of veneers. It's a coating, a cover. Yes, because you could put veneers on your a fake covering. So I'm gonna go back and read that again. It said, but they were living beneath a pious veneer of religion. So they used religion as a cover. Don't we talk about that? Do we talk about it? It says, worshiping idols and oppressing the poor. I gotta blow my nose. Why would God's people be worshiping idols and oppressing the poor and acting like Christians? Uh-oh. Here we go today. Hold on, y'all. I gotta put some water in there. I ain't been putting no water in my diffusers, really. And that's why my nose is dry. Hold on 1 second, y'all. This Malibu rum cupcake smells so good. It smells real, 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 real good. That Malibu rum cupcake smells so good. Woo! It smells yummy. Here we go. Sorry, family. Because my nose dry. And I know it's because I ain't been running them. I have them in all my rooms. Because I keep the heat and the blow dryer on, so I know that dry the air out. So I got to then put the moisture back in. I ain't nobody got time to be having no sinus infection. Because it's too dry. Okay, here we go. Ooh. It says, Amos, a fiery and fearless and honest. Amos was fiery, fearless, and honest. Shepherd from the south confronted them with their sin and warned them about impending judgment. The book of Amos opens with this humble shepherd watching his sheep. God then gave him a vision of what was about to happen to the nation of Israel. God condemned all the nations who had sinned against him and harmed his people. Beginning with Abram, he moved quickly through Philistia, Tyre, Edom, Ammon, and Moab, and all were condemned. We can almost hear the Israelites shouting amen. Hold on one second, because it's another part on here. It says the wealthy people of Israel were enjoying peace and prosperity. They were quite complacent and were oppressing the poor and even selling them into slavery. Soon, however, Israel would be conquered by Assyria and the rich would themselves become slaves. Mm. Mm. She didn't get a good picture of this one. Let me see. So this is where I felt like I fit in here. Y'all ready? Slaves. The rich people became slaves. What you sow, you reap. So it's because it's always somebody that got more than you and more power than you. And how you treat people, you will be treated. Mm-hmm. So it says, Amos speaks with brutal frankness in denouncing sin. He collided with false religious leaders of his day and was not intimidated by a priest or a king and ain't. He continued to speak his message boldly. God requires truth and goodness, justice and righteousness from all people and all nations today as well. Many of the conditions in Israel during Amos' time are evident in today's society, the church. We need Amos's courage to ignore danger and stand against sin. And didn't I tell y'all God been taking me to the leaders my whole life? He been having me correct leaders my whole life since I was a kid. The first one was my grandmother, the pastor of the very church I ever went to. My first ever church, I had to stand up and tell my grandmother, the Spirit of the Lord is no longer here, and I was 10. Went to another church. They put me out of there too because I said, y'all don't feel all the demons up here? Nobody. That man put me on a made me a spectacle in front of the church, and after the last time he did that, he lost his mind. I was 14. Had my brother walk me out the church. So the first time I was walked out the church, it was my favorite uncle. The second time I was walked out, it was my brother. And these is two different churches. It don't mean what God told me to tell them, even as a kid, didn't happen. I told y'all, this mouth, I ain't had to fight because I put my hands on nobody or talk bad. I told the truth, baby, and I done had to fight. I done had to stand against giants for real. Families, groups of folks, and say, and bring it, what y'all got? Because guess what? I'm not running, and I'm going to keep on saying what I got to say. And it ain't no me going up against no leaders. They used to come messing with me. Because real and fake can't coexist in the same place. It's a lot of veneer teachers and preachers out here, but baby, 100% beef over here. This 100% real thing. You hear me? Right here. And that's why I don't want to be in no church and no pulpit. Because you're not going to stop me from saying what you want me, what God want me to say to fit in y'all church rules and ain't. Because I really am a shepherd of these people. Y'all think this is just social media, but people coming over here and they getting help. They coming over here and they getting a thirst after God that they ain't never had. Reading the Bible hours and hours and hours a day. Not just reading it, studying and actually applying it to their life, and it worked. I don't have no rules except for coming here and act respectful. Don't get on my nerves. That's it. Anything else, we game for it. We will research anything. We will look at anything, because any and everything we learn gets us closer to God, whether it teaches us what to stay away from or what to run to. How about that? She's teaching witchcraft over there. So is your pastor. But you don't know it. At least I'm trying to show you what it is, so you know it when you see it. They not going to teach you because they want to keep working in witchcraft. That's why they tell you to stay away. I'm tell you don't go reading outside the Bible, so you won't even know if you're dealing with a witch. Oh, this is why the Bible say every man need to study to show yourself approved. And this is why we don't go over words. We look every last one of them up. Here lately, my eyes is crazy, so I'm not pronouncing words right because it's real crazy. I can't hardly see. It's nuts. But other than that, yeah, we looking it up. We studying to show ourselves approved every day. And not only in the Bible, in every area of life. Making sure we line up with not man's laws, but what God say. Because I'm sure a lot of y'all pastors and preachers, as long as you was giving them tithes, you was going to heaven. The moment you stop giving tithes, you going to hell. Well, God don't need no money. You can't pay your way in. You can't tithe your way in. No, God said take care of the people that have less than you. That's a law that he done gave out for you to think about others before yourself. But we don't follow those laws, not in church. Because guess what, honey? The dirty people can't sit on the front row and be seen by the cameras. The whores, the drunks, the drug addicts with all the stuff on their face, they can't sit on the front row with y'all church. They will shoot to the back. The lady that come in with her titties out, y'all not going to let her sit in the front row. Because y'all don't want her to tempt y'all leaders and y'all ministers. Well, they don't got no spiritual strength to say no to a whore. So they still whoremongers. So they living under the veneer of a pastor, even though they be out here wilding. Oh, no, that ain't going on. That's why I be talking to y'all about my big tall trees and all of the stuff I talk about. Because what you going to say? I done told you all the business. I told you what I'm struggling with. Leave me alone. I ain't faking in front of none of y'all, because can't none of y'all put me in heaven, honey. You better get some. Learn to point out your own things so that you can get up out of here, because you looking at my faults ain't going to help you. Is it? She over there drinking and you a liar and a thief. But I drink wine, which is what my daddy drank, and as y'all can see, it's in increments. He said as long as you do it with what'd he say? Moderation. And I do. That's what my daddy did. He drank wine too. Jesus did not drink wine. It was an alcohol. Are you crazy? So y'all changing the word? Because wine and grape juice is two different things. Wine is fermented grape juice that is now turned into alcohol. So when it says Jesus drank wine, why didn't it say Jesus drank grape juice? So you changing the Bible? It was non-alcoholic wine. You cannot get drunk off of grape juice. There would be no need to say don't get drunk and that the people was getting drunk if all they was drinking was non-alcoholic, because I don't care how much grape juice you drink, you can't get drunk off of it. Or they wouldn't put it on wick and give it to kids. Now, if mama and daddy let that wine or that grape juice sit up there in the thing with a little fruit in it, something's gonna change. But other than that, they would not be giving out grape juice on wick if it was wine. Oh, so when they tell you it was non-alcoholic wine, then you can't get drunk off of that. Y'all better watch these people that be lying to you sitting up in the church. It was non-alcoholic wine. Go get you some Welch's sparkling wine and drink as much of it as you can. I don't care. You're not going to get drunk. You know how I know? Because every holiday, that's what I used to buy for my kids. Because all the holidays, they bring it out so that the people that don't drink can look like they drinking. And my kids, I would get that, and they could pop the bottle off of it and see it fizz and the whole nine. But it's grape juice or sparkling cranberry juice. I'm just saying, why is it people in church telling people carbonated grape juice? Exactly. You're not getting drunk off no grape juice. The Bible says it's a sin to be drunk. It didn't say that it's a sin to drink, because Jesus himself drank wine, alcoholic wine. Matter of fact, he made the best wine. Okay, let's do it. Because we know he ain't giving out nothing but the best. What's the most expensive bottle of wine on the planet right now? How much does it cost? And Jesus's was better than that. Because you got to think he was like at a royal wedding. It wasn't just no regular one. It was probably like a king or a prince or something. So let's do it. He drank very little, though. How did you was there, Zeke? How do you know he drank very little? Because his cup was as big as everybody else's cup. Show me where it says he drank a little wine. And now it might be in there, but Noah was an alcoholic. He didn't drink. He was alcoholic. I drink. Noah was an alcoholic. And they wedding celebrations last for 7 days. Right. Ooh, it's 550. I don't even know how. Domaine La Romani, Grand Cru, 1945, $558,000 for a bottle of wine. So Jesus's wine was better than that. You got half a meal for a bottle of wine? It say over here 550,000. $500,000 for about over half, almost $600,000 for a bottle of wine. 1940. What did it say? $1945. Conti Grand Cru, Domani della Romane something. So Roman something. 1945, $558,000. It was better than that. It was better than that. You said box wine do the same thing. Right. Right. Yeah. So I'm just saying, family, listen. Quit letting people tell you and go study for yourself. Because people will tell you whatever they want to tell you. And if they know you don't know, if they know you don't know, they can tell you whatever they want to tell you. Because they know you don't know. But if you're informed, they can't get over on you. No matter how much they try to twist it or turn it, they can't. But if you allow that, then, well, that's what it's going to be. And that's why they don't like me. Because you can't bring your recorded scriptures over here. And what I mean by that, it's all memorized. That's why I tell y'all, I don't know where I read it at. Because I done read so much, I can't even tell you if I read it in the KJV, in the NASB, I don't know where I read it. Don't have his scriptures memorized to where they at. That's why I'm thankful for Google, because I read entirely too much to memorize it. Ain't trying to, because then you get stuck on that's all there is. God can always add to anything that you're learning. You used to feel bad when you don't know the scripture. God said write it on your heart. That means read it, study it, and it'll be there. You'll be able to recall it when you need it, and you might not know where the scripture is. But think about how many people have memorized the Bible and think they memorized the whole of the word. And think about how much y'all know is missing. Because you all have the missing books. So they would have to go back. Do you see how much information is just in the OTP? That's not counting the lost books. That's not counting how much info is just in the book of Nicodemus. Oh, y'all got way more to learn. But they feel like, oh, I didn't read the Bible 20 times and this and that, and you still didn't get it. Sucks for you. Because how did you read it all them times and not see that that's in there? That is the book of Josephus and the book of Nicodemus and the book of this and that is mentioned. Why you didn't go looking for them? Because the book of Nicodemus is mentioned in the Bible too. Who says the Bible is a fairy tale? What am I? Oh, I'm making lock extensions. Or taking two since I'm sitting here. Might as well. I got it out. Me too. I remember being in class and other kids would talk about scripture. I would feel ashamed because I didn't know what they were talking about. Then I'd be mad at my parents. The Bible is a science book. It is. It's a science book. It's a math book. It's a history book. It's a every kind of book. It's a life coach book. It's all of the above. You rip out again and twirling your hair? No. I'm making somebody else's locks, baby. Hi, Sabrina. I'm making somebody else. It's a DNA book, right? Come on, tells us about the DNA. It's all of that. It sure is. Because you can't have science without God. You cannot have science without God. You can't have science without God. You can't. I'm getting my reading room ready. It's almost complete. Honey, listen, here. It's a whole different feeling to be able to walk in your reading space, ain't it? Whether it be a cozy cold under the bed or whatever. Who likes just walking past their books now looking and saying, dang, I can see my money. And it ain't just in shoe boxes. My client is an Indian. They have a lot of pics of blue people all over there. We talked about, oh, Tasha, send me some of the pictures, girl. Come on now. See, y'all be getting the goods. Come on, the blue peoples. Yes. It's a whole different feeling, ain't it? Thank you, Pumpkin. It's a whole different feeling to walk past and see your stuff, ain't it? Is it? You can really see where, if you spent thousands, you can see where it went now. Because I know some of y'all done spent thousands. Several hundreds, but probably closer to thousands. At least you know where your thousands of dollars went. When you look, you said, yes, guilty. No, not guilty. That's good. You doing something. Or even your survival stuff. You spent thousands on that too. But guess what? You can walk past and see where your thousands went. Can't you? Because all that designer food you was going out to eat, you, honey, was just hungry. You can look at the pictures of from Instagram. From all your fish balls and whatnot you had. But now you can actually see your money. Whether it be your ice machine that you actually use, you know, your whatever it is. You can actually see where your money went now instead of just spending money to say you spent it. And now you don't be trying to brag on how much you spent, how expensive it was, do you? You be like, girl, I got that for $100. Wait a minute. Quinita said it's her baby shower day? How did I miss that? Q? Where is that? Happy baby shower day, Pumpkin. How did I miss that? How did I miss it? Is she here? Oh, our niece is about to be born today. Or not today. Oh, I know she in Georgia. Not born today, but the... I know. Listen, we got all these babies coming. It makes me excited. Our community has grown so much. We got a lot of... I do definitely need to do a Circa Littles hoodie. We just gonna have to go on and do it because we got some Circa Littles that wasn't here when we started. Now they about to be 1 or 2 years old. Yes. I told my dad about everything that's going on and he didn't take me serious. It's sad, baby. I know. But listen, God is getting ready to start waking some people up. Who feels like there are some people that are their family members is waking up? And it might not be the dad or mom. But as long as you reach in one person, it might not be dad or mom. But if you get one person to get ready, God is going to bless you. And I know it's hurt. I mean, I already know. I got plenty of family members that ain't thinking about it. I mean, I did what I did for my kids, but I told them the rest of it, they on their own. And if they don't choose, I have to think about that. But that's a choice. Everybody is making a choice on what they going to do. And that's even my adult children. You think I don't think about my grandkids, but it's only so much I can do. You have to want that for you in your house. And I'm not going to, because they're going to cut the phones off, so I ain't even going to be able to hear about how bad it's going to be. You ain't going to have to hear about it unless they can get to you, and we ain't going to be able to travel more than 15 minutes. So it's a lot of stuff you ain't even going to have to hear about. It's sad, but because if they cut the communication, how they going to tell you what they don't have? And if we got 15-minute cities, if they don't live more than 15 minutes away from you, if they don't live under 15 minutes away, you won't know anyway. In all reality, look at the Jews. They wasn't able to call and write to each other. Sometimes they was and sometimes they wasn't. If they could sneak a letter out of there, they might be able to get something. But for the most part, they didn't even, once that stuff happened, they didn't talk to their family members, some of them, ever again. If they was moved to Poland or this place, they never talked to them again. But you know what, Sabrina, you sent the list, you planted the seed. Don't worry about it. God gonna let him be online or something. Somebody, one of his friends might come talking to him about something that they saw. Don't say nothing else. Listen, in some places, y'all, we just planting seeds. And it takes seeds time to go. And it says one person plant the seed, another person water, and God give the increase. Just plant the seed. You did that. You sent the list, leave it. God will have someone else, or he might be watching a show. You never know what's going to happen. He'll be like, oh my God, my daughter already sent me. Let me get on this. But you already planted your seed. So it's there for him whenever he's ready. Just like with us, our blessings, our information, it's been waiting on us. We ain't been waiting on it. It's already there when we need it. It just takes us time to realize that it's already there. These books been here the whole time. We just been told it was mythology. And because we've been told not to look outside of what we know, we didn't know that we was really reading the rest of the Bible. Because these stories are the middle parts. All of this Japanese myths, Persian myths, swords and steams, Celtic beasts and creatures and myths. Because we know that the beasts and creatures have a story, because in the seventh generation from Adam, they came down and made beasts and creatures in the days of Jared. We know this. So there should be stories, and we have a lot of them. Because Job's brother would be considered a beast, Nereus. Would he or would he not? He would be considered a creature, not a beast. Because he could flip-flop between a human person and a big squid-looking thing. Ain't that a creature? He could be a human, and then Nereus, Job's brother. It's in your OTP. Look in the Testament of Job. And the Nereids are Job's nieces. The Nereids from Greek mythology, those are Job's nieces. Not necessarily a kraken. You can look, just type in. Excuse me. He got that good old Chinese looking ponytail, Asian ponytail, but you see his beard, that's a whole black man. This is Job's brother. The old man of the sea, they call him. He got locks in this one. This is Job's brother, Nereus. Now, ain't it crazy that Nereus looked like that, and they say that's Greek mythology. And there go the Iliad again, Homer's Iliad. And look, I keep trying to tell y'all, they be telling y'all. This is what the Titans and the Romans, this was the skin color of them. Most of them. And y'all see he got locks. And they got froze back there. You had no idea his brother was known? Yeah, he in the Testament of Job. Job was a king. I think I done passed it. Hold on. I don't know. I haven't marked it. Oh, I don't. I haven't marked in my other book. One of the ones I gave away. Here we go. Oh, I do, right here. If you have this book, it's on page 864. 864. See right here? It says, thereafter the first person returns, but it is Job's brother, Nereus, who speaks throughout. Nereus. Job's brother, Nereus. And Job lived in ancient Mesopotamia. Mm-hmm. So Jobab from the Bible, Yeah. His brother was Nereus, a shapeshifter. One of the gods of the sea. In the seventh generation from Adam, y'all, I told y'all, the reason that kings and judges is so big, people miss this. The fallen angels' children is who was ruling over the regular sized people. We talk about this all the time. All the time, all the time, all the time. This ain't the book. Where did I put it? The rulers and the judges were the first judges was angels, the fallen. They end up falling. That's how they end up falling, because they used to take care of the people's problems. And then they said, we want them problems with old girl, that booty fat brother. Have you seen? I'm about to make her my queen. And is. Human-sized people right now, that's them on horses. So these would be considered the smaller selves. Then there was these size people, right? You see these human people sitting up there? They're not even bigger than that person's head. Do you see that? This is the head of this statue. And then that's the regular people. Do y'all see it? There's 3 different sizes of people right there. There's humans, the mediums, and the extra large folks. The titans, the other size, the successive generations of giants, and then human people. When the angels went into the women in Genesis 6, and it says the sons of God went into the daughters of men, this is what they created. Creatures and monsters. That's why there's 6-foot size men right there. The Cultural Atlas of Ancient Egypt. Twilight Zone has a show of 3 different size people because it was a real thing. Oh yeah, I know. It's and the more you go look at hieroglyphs, you're gonna see they had big cows and little cows, big snakes and little snakes, big people, little people. It's right in the hieroglyphs, right in front of you, everywhere. There go your blue folks that y'all was talking about. And that ain't just the color that they use, because clearly there's brown people right on the side of them. They was really blue. And it was really bird people, because they went into the birds. They went into the beast of the field. That's in Enoch. That's why they took all this out, so they can sell you on, oh, they were masked. Lies. 898 something. 894, I think. What did I say? 8. It's scroll up. It's in there. They put it in there for you. Okay, look. See where it says right there? It says, and they took wives unto themselves. I need to put this over here closer. Hold on, y'all. Ooh. Don't break your circle. 864. Thank you. See, right here. I'm just going to read it. But right here when it says, and they began to sin against birds, wild beasts, reptiles, and fish. Birds, wild beasts, reptiles, and fish. This is how you get all your centaurs, satyrs, harpies. Who's new here and want to get their head bust? Who been here less than 2 months? Ooh, let's do it, y'all. You want to get your hair bust real quick, and then I'm going to run to the restroom. You knew? You need to go on and grab this book right here. Do it, do it, do it. Grab this book. Screenshot, because I don't rehold books back up. Grab this book right here, and I'm about to show you why. You ready? If something has never existed, right? How do you call it extinct? The Codex of Extinct Animals. And this person is a real doctor. Okay? Now watch this. How is it extinct if it never lived? How do you run the genus and all of that, the species and the order, and have names for it if it never existed? How are you able to do this in such detail if it never existed? You can tell me where the tibias, fibias, sacrum, ulna, and all of the occipital bone. How do you do? Normally they do this with something that they can take apart, right? How are you listing all these body parts and you know exactly where they at? The biceps and triceps. How are you doing that? You can tell me how the bones break off and everything. You can show me the muscular structure, exactly how so you just know this before just because you made it up. This is what you think it looked like. Or have y'all really taken one apart? You can show me how the bones connect, the muscular structure, and mark it. But it's never been here. So when Enoch told us that the angels went into and they made beasts and monsters, you want to know what's funny? If you go to the medical community, a lot of your disorders are named after these. Like cyrenomylia is mermaid syndrome, where the legs fuse together and go out into fins. It's a genetic disorder. When were those genes introduced into our DNA pool? Maybe in the 7th generation since Adam. Okay? Because there are still people that are being born with subcutaneous horns that come out their head like a goat. And they say, oh, it's an abnormal bone growth. Right, from the genetics of that being humans and animals mating. It's still people born in India. A lot of people born in India with this genetic disorder right now. Vestigial tails and is. And Ganesha is one of their gods. Or Ganesha. Really. Let's get back here to this. A harpy. Let's look at her. It said they went into the birds, the beasts, and the fish. Okay. So tell me, if you ain't never seen one of these, tell me how you know this. see how you can do this if you never seen it. But you know how we know they have? What was our show that we watched? What was it called? Sweet Tooth? Ain't this Sweet Tooth? On Netflix? If I told y'all, if they put it in the, and they was gene splicing all the way back then, you can read it in the book of Jasher. You know, someone who was born with extra toes, that's, well, they are in the descendant line of the Nephilim, the men of Gath. Now, wouldn't this make sense? Even if your daddy was an angel and they went into a bird, or even if he was just an angel. Because technically an angel is like a harpy in a lot of ways. It's a human person that has bird wings. How are you doing all of this in detail if you've never seen it? X-Men. They all in here. Flying horses. Three-headed dogs. Elephant folks. They all in here. So what Enoch said in the Bible is real. And then, even if I go back to this good old book I was holding in my hand, Ancient Egypt, well, first of all, oh, there she go. Now we know why it was a lion-headed goddess that everybody worshipped. And look how big she is, and look how little these people are. You see that? She's a lot bigger than them. Because they wanted to be worshipped as gods. And we talked about it. When God made the animals not speak, the fallen angel slapped God in the face by going into the animals and making beasts out of them so they could talk again. So that was a whole slap in the face for God too. When they went into the animals and made the animals and humans, the animals and these angelic half beings rule over humans, that was a slap in the God in God's face. There she go. There go Medusa. That's really what Medusa looked like. Not snake hair. She had a whole snake face. You see it? And locks. And she right next to the blue people and the bird people. So the bird people, the snake, these was all the rulers right here. But she didn't have, she had locks, but she had a snake face because they went into the reptiles. Told us that they went into the birds, the beasts of the field, the fish, and the reptiles. And those were the leaders that was trying, those are all the people that were going against Israel. They were the kings, they were the pharaohs, they were all of that. The gods of the sea, real. And they've been right in your face the whole time. But if they take Enoch out, then they can sell you that those people weren't real. But if you go read Enoch and Jasher, two books that they took out of the Bible, and think about this. Like I said yesterday, God turned Nebuchadnezzar into an animal. For 7 years, he was like an ox. He turned him into a cow. Or some kind of beast-like, maybe he was that thing, that Minotaur dude. Because it says he was angry and tearing up everything, so I wouldn't be surprised if he did turn him into a Minotaur. You thought she was a beautiful girl that was cursed? That's what they said. But they shapeshifters again. Maybe she just couldn't change back to her other form. We don't know for sure. I mean, and if they can change her into a, you see what I'm, oh shoot, and there go the behemoth, them real too. Bible talk about those as well. Mm-hmm. This is, yep. Playboy, yep. So when you read in Jasher and you read in Enoch when it says that the angels came down, not on, and it's in the Dead Sea Scrolls in the Book of the Giants. Be nice. That's a long way down. Y'all better sit still. You fall off of here, you're gonna hurt yourself. I'm trying to tell you, you might not want to move around like that too much. Get y'all together for you be trying to run out. They be trying to go somewhere else. It's hot, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, you read Enoch, not Jasher. Well, you can get it online. You can read, just type in Jasher online, it's there. Or you can buy it. Where is it? Do y'all see it? It might be somewhere else. I'm probably looking right over it. It's probably right here in my face somewhere. Anyway, it's here somewhere. It might be out already. I don't know. Where is it? Y'all see it up here? Anyway, you can buy it. The Book of Jasher. You can buy it. It's up here somewhere. I don't know right now. Thank you. Uh-oh. But I'm about to show y'all this and then I'm about to go because I'm hungry. I gotta go eat. Jasher, you can download it right now. You can read it online too for free. I don't know, but you can buy it, and I don't know where my book is. It's down there somewhere. Somewhere. We just moved the library around, so ain't no telling. Anyway, right here. So this is the Dead Sea Scrolls, Qumran Scrolls. They have audio as well. And you see, it says the angels exploit the fruitfulness of the earth. The 200 angels chose animals, including presumably humans, on which to perform unnatural acts. 200 donkeys, 200 rams of the flock, goats, birds, and from every animal of the field, and thousands of birds. And it says the outcome of the demonic corruption was violence, perversion, and a brood of monstrous beings. And this is from Genesis 6 and 4 and from the Book of the Watchers, Enoch 1, text 36. Right there. Y'all see it right here? This is books that was taken out the Bible too. So between these two and our other few books up there, like you can read about what happened when Jesus died on the cross and went to hell for 3 days and the whole, you can read about all of that. The Book of Nicodemus talks about it. The Book of Nicodemus literally talks about it. Something don't go up here. That's all right. We'll just put you right now. So, I mean, if you want to be blind. Oh, it's okay. You can read online though. You can read everything we read online on sacred text. Don't forget that. And the apocrypha, the you can read it on sacredtext.com. You can read it on the supigrapha.com too. They got a lot more stuff on there too. And it's a good story. It is. How do I organize my books on the shelf? There used to be sections, but since the people of the WOIU community keep on sending me books right now, we just getting them up there. They used to be in like sections. So we got our ology section, we got our ancient books section, like our old Bible section. Like these Bibles are almost 200 years old, both of those. This one and this one, right? These two are. And then we have our multi-language Bibles here. Okay. We have our Arabic Bible that came from Heliopolis, Egypt. We have our 1611 King James, but we also have an English Russian Bible. We have Ethiopian Bible, Chinese English Bible, Korean English Bible, and then we have another Ethiopian Bible down here. We have our interlinear Bible that has Hebrew, Greek, and English. And then we have our Quran and our Septuagint that both have different languages in those two. So this Quran has English, Arabic, and Roman script. And then this one has English and Greek. So this is our Septuagint with the Apocrypha. Yeah. So God has blessed us. We have these dictionaries are 155 years old. Auntie sent us these. Hatamata sent us our beautiful Bible right here. So, and then other people I've sent, we got scrolls, little bitty scrolls from like the 17 or 1800s. But Auntie had this book rebound for us, but you can look at it and tell how old it is. It's like 1880 is these Christian, see it? She had a rebound, and y'all see that CERCA TROVA? Don't come in here try to steal nothing, because we got our own Library of Congress stamp over here. And dude, it's a real library. But this book from 1880. So this is a set, a dictionary of Christian antiquities from 1880. And it's a 2-book set, A through J, and then we got the A through K through Z. We got Magellan. It's a lot of good stuff in here. We got this right here. We got the library Chinese classics. And this is in Mandarin and in English. So that's pretty cool. You see it? And it talks about their gods. This is the creation of their gods. Yeah, we missing 3 of the other out of the set. We got, I think, 1 and 5 or 1 and 4. Do I believe America is the real Egypt? I believe that America was a part of Egypt, but when the flood happened, the continent broke. Prior to the flood, the whole earth was one piece. So yeah. But once the earth broke apart, that's why they're in those canyons and stuff, because that's where the 7 gates opened up and we floated away from each other. All of this used to be one piece. They used to be able to walk. You can really still do it now. They tell you can't, but if you get a map, you can see what you can. You can walk from Israel to Japan right now. You can walk from Israel to Japan. They tell you can't, but if you put the map right, you'll see it's a straight line. You can walk. You said this is my new school. Well, stay around for a while. We got new students. WOIU. We outside International University. Welcome. I am your dean. Hello, I'm the dean, CERCA TROVA. You'll need to go to the website, which is CERCATROVA22.com, and go on and put your little email and stuff in there so you can become a student. That's all you got to do to sign up. And welcome to We Outside International. Now, see, we used to be just We Outside, but now we international, because we got students in South Africa, the UK, Japan, Australia, the islands, We didn't hit about all 7 continents, I believe. We got people in the Netherlands. We didn't send books over to the Netherlands. We didn't send books. We didn't send books to South America. We got students on all, you know what I'm saying? So come on in. Yes, baby. Why I've been here and I didn't know I had to register. That's okay, people. It's okay. But you just go on to CERCA TROVA 22, go in there. It ain't nothing but putting in your email and whatnot. That's how we know who's a student here and who's faking. But yeah, come on in. Welcome. We had a good time over here. We learned a lot about everything. It's not just one area of study. We are autodidactic polymath, self-taught in many areas. So, yeah, you can sign up for real, for real. All jokes aside. Go right on over to CERCA TROVA, and all it's going to say is, do you want to register? And that's it. And you are a student at WOIU. Some people was worried, but they about to be juniors. Here come February. What time do I be live? Usually there is no time. I have no schedule. But you can always watch the rewatch on YouTube. We got almost 700 videos over there in less than 2 years. There, and the first ones used to be like 10 hours long. I'll be on here all day. I've learned. See, wisdom come with time. I get on about 2 hours. We at 101 minutes right now. So we normally they about 2 hours. Some of them 7, some of them 13. It just depends. We used to do a lot of Zooms and stuff. It take a lot of energy out of me. We ain't did none in a while. There is an app, and we're still working on our real app. We got approved to be in the Apple Store and everything. I can't. I'm doing a lot here, okay? We got an app, too. We got a real certified WOIU app. I just got to get working on it. We going to be on the Apple Store, and we registered to be on the Play Store and the Apple Store. I just ain't did it. It's a lot. You almost a junior. Yeah, look, and we can talk about where my juniors at and is. We got a lot going on. We just listen. That's why when people like, what have you been doing? A lot that don't nobody know about, that I don't have to tell nobody about because I'm grown. Hell. I am grown. Listen. You said, who is we? Do you not see all these people here? We outside, all of us, the people that come to all the people that come here every single day and have been learning for almost 2 years. We the people that put 1.6 million gallons of clean water into people's hands last year. We the people that can help people pay their rent and lights and water and gas and get cars. We the people that make sure folks can eat, and we can't do it for everybody because we don't give no government grants, but us, the people that's outside. The people that give money to the drug people and the crackheads and the heroin addicts, because that might be the one last dose that they need before they go to, we don't give them the dose, we give them the money, and then you do what you want with it after that. We don't give no doses, we give money. But I'm just saying, we don't judge people. We give to the hoes and the like, we give books. We do a lot around here. And now we ain't whatever, but yeah, that's us. That's we around here. And we're givers. We try to give what we can. We give encouraging words. We give support. We support our folks' business as long as you ain't no scammer or nothing like that. We do what we do around here. That's the we. To the bros and the hoes. And don't we, Mari? And we use social media for what it's used for, to make people's lives better. Not to ruin them and to hurt them and to do whatever. We help people for real over here. Yeah. We ain't scamming, talking about we get money and then ain't nobody ever seen where it go. Folks know where they money go over here. Because they see people coming back and saying, thank you for my baby school supplies. Thank you. Yep, I received help. Even though you don't have to tell nobody. You don't got to tell nobody nothing. If you get help, you don't got to tell nobody nothing over here. You don't have to say nothing. Where do I suggest is a good start? The Old Testament Supai graph of this book, right? Get this. Oh no, it's Jasher. Jasher. Not Jasper. Jasher. If you somebody go to, matter of fact, I was going to say somebody, and I'm the damn somebody. Just hold on a moment here. Let me find the book. Where is it? It's going to drive me nuts now. And it's probably right in my freaking face. Sometimes these glasses make it worse and not better. There's Vatican City. Oh, it's right there. Next to the dinosaurs. Hidden. Sometimes these glasses make it worse and not better, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm trying to learn how to use it. This referenced in Joshua chapter 10, 2 Samuel 1 and 18, and 2 Timothy. So if you go to Joshua chapter 10 on your... Oh, damn it! Y'all know that's all them little bitty glass beads. I'm about to do like I do with my meds. T-shirt in the vacuum cleaner. Who knows? And do. Ain't nobody got time for that. Yep, I'm about to pick up every last one of them beads. Don't even trip. Yee, put that T-shirt on there. They'll be good. And do. Y'all done tipped my whole tray over. Like, what in the world? Hit the floor. I need all that. Come on with it. And scoop it up and turn it over. What you mean? Oh, yeah. You take a T-shirt. Put it over the hose of your vacuum cleaner. Like so. And it's going to suck everything right there. Especially the... right here. And do. You know all about it, don't you? Ain't nobody... Oh, who about to try to sit there? There's a million bees on the floor. You said I learn something new every day. And will. It's going to pick up all your stuff. Come on. And collect it. And then you just turn it off. And... because all them damn bees on the floor. That whole thing gone. Damn it. You said and did. Wow, everyone here is so amazing. Thank you. Yes, honey, come back. We don't give nothing but love over here and correction. So if you a person that don't like to be corrected, you probably not gonna like it here. Cause we do real work with ourselves. Yep, you can start wherever you want. God will tell you what to read. And you don't got to stay stuck in it. You can read something different every day. You don't eat the same spaghetti for 30 days. People try to trap themselves in a book. Why? Because your circumstances tomorrow might not apply to that. He might have some other food for you today. Don't trap yourself. I'm in a 30-day reading plan. So whatever he needed you to read was over in Revelations. You missed that lesson, didn't you? Trying to stay stuck on something. I want new food every day, different kinds. What you got for me, Dad? Something I never tasted before. I like it. Just can't be soggy. I don't want that. I ordered another set to have at this location. Come on, girl. Listen. You got the wherever you at. You got to have one where you gonna be and then where you gonna be at. That part. Old set. New set. Now these was, y'all know these was my hardbacks. And then I got it on my phone too. And it's on my tablets and everywhere I need to be. Got to take this with me. I might see you pop up off the damn page or something. I don't know. Yes. This makes me really sad, Dad. And they just all over the floor. This right here is just not even funny. Hold on, y'all. Because this is going to mess with me for just this. I got to get some of them up with this little thing here. And then I use my vacuum. All these damn bees on the floor. I got grandkids. I can't. They're being choked or something. Even though they don't come down here like that. But little kids be finding all this stuff. They find it. They find everything little and everything they not supposed to. See, my vacuum ain't gonna have to do too much. Now they just gonna be mixed up. But I got most of them back in there with just this. And all of them was out. So I used that little thing. Most of them, I just gotta feel them other ones. Ain't too bad. I'm about to take the vacuum and pull the rest of them up and put them right back in her. Ain't nobody got time for that. It's alright. I'm about to go, y'all. I gotta go find me some food. It's hot. Jesus. I'm starting to sweat. I love y'all. I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all later. We had a good class today. Newbies, come back. I'll be back. But if you're new, go to YouTube. You don't got to subscribe if you want to. But if you be wanting to know, because one of my biggest pet peeves is, they didn't tell me you were on. Well, TikTok don't always do that. So you might want to go to YouTube. And whatever, if you ever miss any lives, we record them all, unless I'm chilling. But all our classes are recorded on YouTube. So you can go back and watch them all the way from May 3rd when we did our first video on here until now. Yes. I'll be back in a little bit. Let me get up and get moving. Get my day started. Bye, sugar. I love it. I love when Miss Michelle come in and say, "Hey, sugar." I got all my names. TT Circle. Don't forget that one. That's one of my favorites. TT Circle. Mom, but TT Circle's on. But hers on. Mom, but TT Circle's on. I'm gonna have to dress up for my babies. I ain't did no props in a minute. I be hot in hell. All the props I bought, I can't fit them now because y'all done bigged up my back. So I gotta get new costumes. Hell, I bought small and medium. And yeah, and TT Circus too. TT Circus and TT CERCA. They done bigged up my back. So now I can't fit. They'll be like, you don't dress up no more, Will. Unless I want to be embarrassed and have my pants split on here, I bet not. It's not a good idea. Because the family done bigged up my back talking about why I don't dress up. I can't fit nothing. Hell. Nothing. They done got my back real big. It started to come out the sides right here. So, oh, hell no. I put that thing on yesterday. I said, what is this? My back ain't never been this. I am TikTok and YouTube. People like, you pregnant? Now I'm TikTok and YouTube. Because none of this started until I came. So it's got to be something. It's TikTok and YouTube. They doing it to me. Listen here. Listen, now we gotta wait so it can be genuine for them. So the first time they see it, they be like, what is this crazy lady doing? Listen, no, TikTok and YouTube then bigged up my back. That's what happened. They done bigged up my dang back. All that. I went and looked at the video yesterday. It said, my back had that. That is real. So y'all apologize to me. Because y'all did that. Sending me all them dang snacks and talking about, here, this is for whatever you want to eat. And I'm about the bag, too. I want bacon on top of my roast. And I want some shrimp on the side of that with some rice and beans. And then give me some of the queso fundido. I'm about to pour that over it. And then once the rice and beans is gone, I'm about to... Oh, and it got steak in it too. And and then I'm going to order me a whole pizza. I'm going to eat half today and half the order of wings today. And then half later. Not tomorrow. Today. Ooh, yes, they put corn and everything in it. Ooh, that queso fundido is the truth, Izzy. I'm telling you, honey. They put that chorizo in there. Oh my God. Y'all want to bring y'all Spanish dip up? Make you some queso cheese. Not the yellow, the white. Yeah, I'm gonna eat it later, not tomorrow. You thought I was going to say I'm going to eat half now, half tomorrow. No, I'm going to eat it today. I'm going to eat half for lunch and a large pizza. I'm going to eat half of what was 16 order of wings. So I got 8 and 8. 8 means new beginnings. So do an even number. Ooh. Put you some chorizo in there. Fry your chorizo up and put the oil in there too. And then you put you some sweet corn. Baby, you're going to be ready to slap everybody. You will be licking your fingers like this. I licked the whole cup. And take the spoon and scrape it out when I order it. Because it's $5 for this much. In a little styrofoam cup. And I'm telling you the truth. I will take the back of my... and then break the cup in half to get the scoops that's in the bottom of the thing. Break that whole cup down. And we'll break it down like we used to do them Kool-Aid cups and get all my stuff out of here. I paid $5. Here, listen. Yeah, I'm gonna get my money's worth. $6 for some cheese and a little bit of sprinkled meat and some corn. I'm breaking this cup all the way down to the flat part. I'm gonna get all my money. All of it. And see, y'all don't even know. Y'all want to see how petty I am? I'm about to show y'all. Look here. Y'all think I'm joking. I do not have to buy tortilla chips anymore. These is the tortilla chips that they send. In that brown paper sack that be real good and oily. You know, if you put these back in the oven, the oil heats up and they be stupid good. Or did y'all not know? You make your own. Okay, I can. Yes, baby. So you see. Baby, put that oven on 350. Now they'll burn quick. And they taste just like they did when they was fresh. Hit them with that salt and baby, you be good. I'm not throwing that away. Put them right on in a Ziploc bag and put them in the cabinet. Yeah. And I take some home from the restaurant too. And make breakfast and eggs. Yep. Chile con... What is it? What my... chilaquiles or whatever. My son be eating that chilaquiles or something. with the chips and the eggs and something. Chilaquiles. Yep, my son be eating that. Uh-huh. So anytime I order from a Mexican restaurant, I puts that big old bag of fresh tortilla chips right to use. So now I don't gotta go buy no Doritos. Put these in the oven and they taste exactly like they did. Ooh. Buy some tortilla chips for what? And they sending you a bag enough to feed 1,000 people. Come on. It's the same thing as when you go buy them taco shells at the store and you hang them in your oven to heat them up. Don't you do that when you go get the little Taco Bell shells? You hang them upside down on you, and then the oil drop down, and they don't be that hard, crunchy. They be the crisp because the oil didn't be released. Same thing. But you didn't already pay for them. Why is you throwing them away? Heat them up. Don't let them burn though. You got to sit there and watch them. But once you see that oil releasing, ooh, baby, take ooh. Ooh, I love food. Thank you, Jesus, for making it. All different kinds, too. It makes me real excited. Don't waste not, won't not. And then if they send you the flour tortillas, you know you can take them, fry them up, boom. As soon as they come out, have your cinnamon and sugar, baby. Make you some cinnamon and sugar tortillas. I used to do it with my children. It's a great snack for them. So if your tortillas then got hard, make them into cinnamon and sugar tortilla chips for the kids. Shake them up and put them in a bag just like that. They'll eat them all day. Let them eat them with ice cream or whatever they're gonna eat them with. Fire. Don't throw them out. Fry them up when they get hard, or like you be like, dang, I didn't even get to. No, they ain't got no mold on them. You can fry them till they golden brown and have your cinnamon and sugar right there. They be so good. It's like the outside of a churro almost. That's why I love living on the West Coast. Them Spanish ladies taught me how to make so many things. I love them a lot. I learned how to. Ooh. Yes, I want to come to the kickback. I'm coming right now. I'm on my way. I'll be right over there. Yeah, I'm on my way. What y'all they made? Okay. Yep. Here I come. Yes. You said if you don't learn everything over here, come on now. That make me. We talk about everything. As long as you learning something new every day, your brain gonna stay fresh. I love food. Food make me happy. Food is a love language. Oh, it's okay. We gonna do some more stuff. I love Tennessee too. It's beautiful there. I want to come back. Definitely want to come back to Tennessee. Because I was working, kind of. I just want to go back on a trip. I told my kids we need to do it for the winter time, but maybe when the babies is a little bit bigger. I don't know. All right, y'all.